The story starts from the city of Agra, known as the hub of trade, formed in 1504 by Sikandar Lodi, a ruler of the dynasty of Lodis and the Delhi Sultanate. A few years later, in 1526, the then ruler of Kabul and Kandahar, Zahiruddin Muhammad Babur defeated Ibrahim Lodi, the last of the dynasty. Ibrahim marched against Babur with 100,000 soldiers and 100 elephants, but Babur was successful in taking possession of the city, founding the Mughal dynasty. Soon one day, the then ruler of Mewar, Rana Sanga, formed an enormous force of 210,000 men and attacked the occupiers while they were too tired. But Babur still managed to encourage the rested army and fought back, resulting in a second victory, which was named the Battle of Khanwa, fought between the forces of Babur and the Rajput forces led by the Mewar ruler Rana Sanga. And 2 years later, he had now held the strength of northern India on his own. His son Nasiruddin Humayun grew up and a disease affected his life. He was somehow certain that his days were numbered. Babur prayed to the Almighty for his son, and he recited while praying to replace the disease with him so that Humayun could not die. Magically, the prayers turned into reality. At the age of 48, Babur died, and Humayun became the second Mughal emperor. Now revolving the story to the next century, when Humayun's grandson Shah Jahan succeeded his father Akbar and formed the golden era of the dynasty in medieval India. In 1638, he commissioned the construction of the historical Red Fort, also known as the Lal Killa, when he shifted the capital from Agra to Delhi. It turned out to be a majestic piece of architecture in India, and since 1947, every year the Prime Minister of the nation hoists the Indian flag on Independence Day and delivers a speech to the citizens from the fort's ramparts. The red and white designs have been credited to one of the most famous Mughal architects, Ustad Ahmad Lahori, also known for constructing the Taj Mahal. The massive red sandstone walls stand 75 feet high, and an interesting fact is the colors were designed red and white because they were Shah Jahan's favorite colors. And the story continues from now, succeeding 6 more centuries. History says so, that the fort combines the architecture of Persian society. I did learn a fact today that whatever the view is in any monument, a flag always attracts the mind from any angle or view we glance at it. It is time to relive the roars of the red. We are crossing the market famously called the Chatta Chowk behind the Lahori gate, built within an arched passage. It has been lined with 2-story flats containing 32 arched bays serving as shops, and the museum stands behind as the first attraction. And here comes the Naubat Khana. We could see the balconies of the rooms and the red and white marks of illustrious palaces. The old doors and locks and the lattice screen, also called Jali, you can say as a reason why you see the holes. And here comes the map of the entire Red Fort complex. I have not mentioned the names of every historical attraction of the complex, but I believe the astounding views fill up the gaps. So the third place is